guys. I can feel this being a bad idea. One strange set of circumstances to another, I just filmed a video, a book review of How to Stop Time by Matt Haig, and I was sitting outside but the wind was too much. I am in the greenhouse at my parents' house. I feel very unwell. How to Stop Time by Matt Haig. Really good book. Here it is. I am very biased because I absolutely adore Matt Haig. I love the way that he fills his storylines with a search for a deeper meaning and a stronger sense of the world. Very roughly, this book is about a guy who is a 41-year-old history teacher, or at least he appears so. He was actually born in the 1500s, which is such a cool concept for a history teacher. Like, he talks as if he's been there because he actually has been there. Now it makes me question every history teacher I've ever had, especially my year 11 history teacher. His quirk was that he used to take his glasses off, clean his ear with them, and then suck on it, which is pretty gross. He was a cool guy and I really enjoyed history with him. I can't remember his name for the life of me. So this book is written in chunks of time and memory, and it's written from the perspective of the man now in the 21st century, Tom. He's had a whole bunch of different identities and name changes and things over the years because he's part of this society which helps protect him. So that's the basis of the story, but what it's really about is his first love back in the day. Then he also has family in there, he has a daughter. It delves into the idea that the moments in time that help to change your personality and form who you are as a person happen with other people, and the connections and friendships that you have with other people. And the cool part of this book is that it delves into history, right? And this character has met some really cool people. So like Scott Fitzgerald and Shakespeare. I really liked the Shakespeare character. His personality was more relatable than other versions, and I just was reading it thinking, man, this would have been so much fun to write. Like, we've shared this experience of Tom's story. It would have been such a pleasure to just have this small snippet of Shakespeare as a person, as a human, as a real guy who's just writing plays and trying to make a buck and get his artistic creativity out there. There's this scene where our main character Tom is sitting in a pub asking for Shakespeare's help. I really related to Shakespeare in that moment. I was like, wow, what a guy. He's just so normal, just so depressively creatively normal. It's about relationships and friendships and family and time. So much about time. Oh, the door just closed through the wind. There's this character called Omai, and he's an islander, and he also has this affliction where he ages really slowly, and he is now a surfer in Australia, and his character was just really lovely, and the interactions, the repetitive nature of interactions with people and the cyclical nature. You hear the birds. There's also chickens, you can probably hear them too. Right, the cyclical nature of history and people and communication was really evident in his relationship with Omai, and I loved that. I just thought that was such a poetic piece of writing, the way he weaved that back through. I was like, whoa, oh, yes! Not so much how people can be manipulative, but how people can be manipulated. And I like how it shows that humans are humans all throughout time. I found it interesting, the observation of humanity throughout time. I think that's about all I have to say on the book. I highly recommend it. It's not really a romance, and it's part historical fiction, part drama, part science fiction. Science fiction? Fantasy maybe? I'm not sure, but I really enjoyed it. If you do get a chance to pick it up, I hope you enjoy it too. Alright, thanks so much for watching everyone. See you in the future. How do you turn this thing off?